Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I've crossed the border from Norfolk into Suffolk. I'm having a day out and thought you might all like to come along with me as well. Today's video starts in Lowestoft at the new Gull Wing bridge. It is being built by Farrens. Do you think that's why that tower, the control tower, it looks like it's in the shape of an F? F for Farrens. It is being built at a cost of £146 million and is set to open later this year. The giant J-beams were made in Holland and Belgium and arrived by sea recently. Once in place, they were then filled with cement. It looks the perfect day to be going sea fishing. You may recall when I recently visited here, I said this looked like a railway carriage. Well, it's still there. I've got a lot to pack into today's trip, so I need to make a move. And just going past Lowestoft railway station, saw these would look like two stray cats having a snooze in the sunshine. I'm headed towards Minsmere to try and find the bittern and the adders. But on the way, saw a couple of people with binoculars looking at the tree. So naturally, I park up and get out and go and investigate and see what's happening. Well, I never did see the bird, but I did hear it. A most beautiful bird song. Can you guess which bird it's from? I'm now at Minsmere and I'm going to go down to Bittern. Lovely new leaves are on the menu for this muntjac deer in the woods. He's not bothered by people, not in the slightest. I'm walking through some woods to get to the bird hide, and the bird song is just absolutely incredible. So I've made it to the hide and just trying to be a bit arty, filming a Sizewell bee through the legs of the bird hide tower. The concrete building was Sizewell A. The white domed building is Sizewell B. And soon the construction of Sizewell C will be taking place. I found a wind turbine, but it's rather hazy over in the distance, a heat haze. It's very hot today, but I could just make it out. And I don't have to wait very long before the birds, the raptors, start to appear. This is a marsh harrier. There are several people in this bird hide, so you're going to hear everybody chatting. There's also a RSPB volunteer in the bird hide pointing out the different birds to anybody who doesn't know what they are. This heron has just flown in, literally just landed. I think he's looking up to the bird hide as if to say, "You lot here again?" It's clearly his lunchtime because he's going to do a bit of fishing. Although I said earlier it's a very hot day today, it's also extremely windy and the wind is blowing straight across the marshes into the bird hide. The heron is still here, still fishing, and he's doing exceptionally well at catching. Well, I say that, but I don't think he actually caught anything that time. I think it's time for lunch for myself, so I'm going to walk back through the woods up to the visitor centre where the cafe is and have a look at all the trees along the way, because you can usually find a tree creeper amongst them. Singing and preening at the same time is clearly what you do if you're a robin. This is the view from the outdoor seating area at the cafe. I was just having a little look over the fence to see if there are any adders in the sunshine, but there aren't. I've left RSPB Minsmere and I'm still very close by. I'm in Dunwich, Heathland. I've returned to try and get a photo of the Nightingale. Very focal. But if you can see him amongst all the leaves, you're very lucky. word has got out that this is the place to hear a nightingale. But everybody can hear him, nobody can see him. I've given up trying to find him, but others are still looking, and I'm sure other people will be turning up all day trying to find him, get a photograph. But here's a few of my photos from today so far, as I'm next off to somewhere very exciting. Snape Maltings is the next location. You may remember when I was last here, probably the beginning of last summer, I showed you there were a couple of boat trips. Well, I've returned today to go out in one of them. It's a beautiful sunny day, the perfect time for a boat trip. The boat sets off from Snape Maltings Quay, and we make our way along the River Road to Iken Cliff. There's a set channel that we have to follow, and this is marked by some withies, which is sticks in the water for us to go either the left-hand side or the right-hand side to get safely down through the water. The tide is coming in while we're on this boat trip. Over in the distance, we can just see a church, St Boltolphs Church. I'm sure I haven't pronounced that correctly. Apparently there is a footpath from Snape Maltings that goes all the way down past Iken Cliffs to the church. So I did a little bit of investigating and saw that apparently you have to catch the tides correct, otherwise you can't get over the mudflats. That sounds a bit too risky for me. So I've discovered there is actually a car park. There's one of the withies. Look, we're just going past. So I'm going to drive to the car park and I will walk the rest of the distance, which is apparently about a mile, and go and visit the remote church. It looks good. Always like to film and record anything unusual. Norfolk, Suffolk. Well, all this chatting and we're now headed back to the quay. Snape Maltings Quay. The lady who gave the guided boat tour, she was wonderful. Very knowledgeable about the area and all the birds. Brilliant. If you're ever in the area of Snape Maltings, do the boat trip. It's fantastic. Second boat trip of the day, this time Reedham Ferry. It's time to go home. Thank you all for joining me on my day out. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you all for watching. I'll be back again very soon, and if you could do all the usual things, that would be great. To like, share and subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. Bye for now.